do you know if your toilet supply line is in the crapper? A few seconds after flushing, the water flows straight down that line into that plastic dish strategically placed below. A supply line that's worn or leaking is easy to replace. Hey, it's just a little small, kind of cramped quarters. If you could just step out for just a second, really. I'll be right out. Come on, come on, come on. That was on there tight. But usually what happens is when you see that running and it's starting to leak, you think, oh, I just need to tighten that up. It's just a little loose. But no, that's not the problem at all. After flushing and draining the tank, I removed the supply line from the toilet and the wall using a crescent wrench and a channel lock. This bathroom is way too small for me and a camera, so I'll demo elsewhere. Okay, the problem that we're having here is our supply line, and the washer, the top here, is the part that was worn. You see that like that there? And when you start screwing and tightening this up, because you're thinking, okay, like I said earlier, you start tightening that down and it starts wearing and tearing into here. So we're just going to replace the whole thing. Not just the washer, but the entire unit, because it's all molded all together, so why the heck not? This is our old valve, and this is our new valve. When you see it in the box, it's going to look like this. And what you want to do is remove the new nut and sleeve. This is the sleeve that'll be inside of there. It'll look like that. Pretend like my finger is where the valve connects to the wall. Here's your copper pipe. This is the old sleeve and nut. And you're going to take your valve. Your valve is going to go on like this. Put joint compound around the threads on the valve, and if you're so inclined, wrap that with pipe sealant tape in the direction of the thread. Mine's not cooperating, so I won't be showing that on camera. Okay, now this is the side of the wall. This is your sleeve, and this is your nut. Slide the nut over and tighten it up by hand. Now this side is the wall. I'm going to take my crescent wrench. I'm going to tighten it up, and with my opposite hand, I'm going to use my channel lock pliers to hold this end down, because this is where our supply line is going to go. Now, it's time to actually attach our supply line. We can just throw those anywhere, it doesn't matter. There's our supply line. We're going to attach it here. How are you doing, Wall? Are you doing good?
Doing all right.
All right. Excuse me, Wall, can you hold the valve here?
Certainly. Let me hold that.
Hold it like that there?
Yes, you betcha.
Okay, great. It's my assistant here. Okay, so now we're attaching the supply line. Okay. Now, instead, like this nut, we wanted to get this one tight. This one, not so much. So now that we've tightened it with our fingers, now we're going to grab our crescent wrench and we're going to take it a quarter of a turn. Perfect. Any tighter, it'll collapse the rubber seal. And this, it attaches to the commode. Let's see what it looks like. Yep. Still tight in this itty bitty bathroom, but I've attached the new supply line to the commode and to the wall. Flat fee for each show. Oh, now with that little fix, it cost us less than $20. If you had to call a plumber, it would cost you 3 times that amount. With the savings, you can go out and buy yourself some new Tupperware. My job is done here, well, sort of.